Excuse me.
Can I help you?
Yes. I'm looking for Chuck Miller's blog. It's supposed to be here. But I can't find it.
You're in the right location. I am sorry, but he is not in today.
Where is he?
He has taken the day off.
What do you mean he took a day off? I don't understand.
Mr. Miller has blogged non-stop for nearly 18 months. He told me that he was going to take the day off, and that I should take care of things while he was gone.
Is he allowed to do that?
I suppose that he is. Mr. Miller said he had to take care of some very important business today. Business that was more important than the blog. So how can I help you today?
I'm not sure. If Chuck's not here, who are you?
My name is Mr. Ara. I am Mr. Miller's personal assistant on the blog.
Did you say Ara? What an odd name.
It is not an odd name. It is my old family name. It has been part of my family for over 100 generations. I have descended from a great line of researchers. People ask us questions, and we answer them. The Ara family name has always been associated with answering questions. But that is not important now. My duties are to make sure that Mr. Miller's blog responses get approved when he is away from an available computer. I also make sure he does not receive annoying spam responses. And when he uses one of the 7 words that you cannot say on public television, it is my responsibility to post the TU says no curse words blog graphic, so that the genteel readers will not become offended by coarse barnyard language. So tell me, what are you looking for? Maybe I can help you out.
Well, I was hoping that there would be a new blog post here. I've read everybody else's blog, and I usually save Chuck's for last. But so far, all I see is you.
Well, as I said before, Mr. Miller is not available today. I am watching the blog while he is away.
Do you think Chuck might appreciate if someone else wrote his blog today while he was away? Just so that there would be new content on the blog while he's gone.
I do not think that would be appropriate. Mr. Miller is very particular about who helps him out with the blog. It is his connection to his readers. He once told me that, if something had his name on it, it had better have come from his consciousness. Besides, if you plan on writing Chuck Miller's column, you have to think like Chuck Miller.
How hard can that be? All I have to do is write the words Kodachrome, Iver Hill, Elbow Room, Cardachrome, Street Academy, Pontiac 6000, Nipper, Rocky Mountain Film Lab, and so on and so on. And look. One instant Chuck Miller column, ready for publishing.
Trust me. Chuck Miller's columns are more than that. He works very hard on this blog, and he puts a lot of himself into it.
Really? I originally thought he just went on some other websites like Reddit or Deadspin, and pulled whatever article looked interesting, and reposted it.
Come on now. This guy once wrote a 1,000-word blog post without ever using the letter EE. You think that's something he pulled out of Reddit?
I guess not.
He also wrote a blog post about friending God on Facebook. That was a very inspirational column. He didn't pull that out of some blog writing for dummies book.
I'm sorry. I meant no disrespect.
That's one thing people don't realize about what Chuck does with this blog. He wants to have readers, when they come to visit his blog, feel as if they've gotten something special each time they visit. He's dealt with a lot of issues in this blog. I think it's helped him as much as it's helped others.
I see.
You say you read some of the other blogs on the Times Union webpage. Which ones do you like the most?
Well, I always start with Terry Conroy's Farm Life blog. Kevin Marshall has very entertaining blog posts, and I think Amanda Taylor has a great view on life. Roger Green's blog posts are very erudite, and Daniel Nestor has some fascinating historical pieces on his blog. And ever since I started reading Janine Trimboli's Real Fit Life blog, I've lost 5 pounds.
Do you just read the Times Union blogs, or do you read any of the other local blog portals?
Yes. I do read the other local blog portals, including alloveralbany.com, nippertown.com, and indiealbany.com. Those are just a few blogs I read. But I always save Chuck's for last. It's like dessert after a meal.
And when you think about it, he hasn't taken a day off since August of 2009.
So Mr. Ara, did Chuck tell you what he was doing today instead of blogging?
Not really. All he asked me to do was look up online where one could purchase a floral arrangement.
A floral arrangement. That's odd. Valentine's Day was last week. I know people have a tendency to procrastinate, but...
No, I don't think it has anything to do with Valentine's Day. He was going to pick up some flowers and visit a family member in Menance. Said he was keeping a promise today. But that's all he would tell me.
It sure seems odd without Chuck's blog here.
I am sure that Mr. Miller is doing just fine with his day off. Sometimes we all need to take a breather. I am sure he is going somewhere with his Nikon D700 camera. Maybe he took his Nikon Max FTN film shooter, or perhaps he's shooting X Pro with a Rolleiflex. And then he'll come back and share the pictures with us. Have you seen Mr. Miller's photography?
I have. He definitely doesn't just point the camera at someone and tell them to say cheese.
No, he does not. Pardon me 1 second. I apologize. While we were talking, I just deleted 2 spam advertisements. And I just approved a comment a second ago.
How did you do that? I didn't even see you move.
Trust me, madam. I am just that good. There we go. I just deleted another spam advertisement.
I see. Well, Mr. Era, I suppose if Chuck's not here, I'll go read someone else's blog. Who do you recommend I check out?
You should read Mary Ann D. Napoli's MD2B blog. I think this is the day she runs her medical mystery question of the week. Chuck has never gotten the answer to the medical mystery right, but I suppose that might be because he keeps answering that the mystery ailment is the Andromeda strain.
I don't get it.
It is a reference to a science fiction novel by Michael Crichton.
How did you know that?
I work with Mr. Miller. He expects me to know these things.
So, Mr. Era, what should we do until Chuck comes back from his day off?
I do not know about your plans, madam, but I still have a lot of work to accomplish. But rest assured that Mr. Miller will return tomorrow and there will be fresh blog content for you and for all the other Times Union readers to enjoy. In fact, I suspect that, even though Mr. Miller is on holiday, he might not be too far from this very blog. If you know what I mean.